people from all different areas of the city and from the county, and so I'm really pleased with the turnout that we've had, the mixture of people that we've had to participate, because this is what it takes.
My problem is I work with young people, and we don't have enough activities in places for our young people to have something to do. And I can't do it by myself, and our communities are separated, black and white. Some of the community may have the money where their kids can, some don't, and I'm trying to figure out a way. I don't have money, I don't have proceeds, I don't have the resources to do it. I just have a vision to where our kids can have something to do every now and then with activity structures just to run our kids so we can have something to do.
From an economic development standpoint of how we viewed 82, I told them, no, hey, it's beyond critical. It was critical 30 years ago. And every day past that, it just intensifies that much more. The State Highway Department recently announced a corridor study to widen 82 to 4-lane. Now, the state of Mississippi I think they just finished 4-lane in 82, I believe across the entire state of Mississippi. Is that right, Lane? And the River Bridge in Mississippi, that's 4-lane too. Is it coming into Chico County? So the only thing we have left, now that the bridge alone, is probably hundreds of millions of dollars. Now that would not shock me. But now that you already have that bridge, you can begin the 4-lane process. The state has started a corridor study for that. Because 82 is already there, the corridor study really, in my mind, uneducated mind, I should say, in terms of engineering, shouldn't take that long because
If we want to be serious about tackling economic issues and making Magnolia a 21st century city, we have to focus, I believe, on 7 different topics. Lack of family entertainment, low quality of life, high poverty rate, education and innovation, bold leadership, collaboration, and a can-do attitude. With family entertainment, think television. The ads most on television target 20 to 45-year-olds. Why? Because that's where that's where the big spenders are, that's where the markets are. And I look at Magnolia, we don't have anything here that attracts 20 to 45-year-olds. Not even young families, not even people in the mid-upper 40s that have teenage children.
There is room for growth in all the areas that I said, but I think that Magnolia is blessed to have the Magnolia Boys and Girls Club. It is a highlight of the community for families and children, and hundreds of children do participate in those activities. We're blessed to have localized state park here in the county and just within a few minutes of Magnolia. How many people actually get out and take advantage of that opportunity? And then there's Lake Columbia, a gem in this county that does bring campers and fishermen and people that want to enjoy water sports. So we have made advances along these lines, and I think we should be grateful for these and encourage people to get out and enjoy the things that we do have for them to do.
When I was a kid, I couldn't afford to go to the boys' club. I felt underprivileged. I felt it was particular. I think it's better now, more kids are in it, but that's been going on for 40-some years. When we're going to get something new. Boys' club been here for 50 years. They can't. What if the kids decide to go? All of them decide to go. Could they fit there? Could it accommodate? We do need some more activities for our kids to do. We need a big old rec center where we can have some activities 24/7 for our kids to do. After the ball game, get them out the parking lot. Get them from walking up and down the street. It may not be a problem in your community. I'm telling you, it's a problem in mine.
And I'd like to see us hire more policemen. There's a lot of things we need to do here in Magnolia, and I know where we can get a pool of money to do lots of things. First thing we do is we get rid of the MEDC and take that tax money and at least do something positive with it, because I haven't seen anything done in 10 years.
The MEDC is a very much needed tax. We do a lot of things for this community. We've had some trouble getting the people to run it, but I think we're well on our way to with Aaron and accomplishing a lot of things, such as this meeting right here. If we want somebody, an organization to help facilitate growth and organize things, we've got to have one. And we've got to have the tax dollars to do it. So I disagree with you respectfully, but I don't, as not that big a pool of money anyway. But we have done stuff. We've got a nice business park out here. There's 3 buildings in it. We've got some other things going. So, like I said, I just disagree.
I would really like to see us actually move forward on something, even taking care of, say, within the city limits of restrictions and covenants. Our neighborhoods, we have restrictions and covenants in neighborhoods, and you would drive into some neighborhoods and you would never know they were there because you got a dump next to something nice, and values of homes are going up and down, and you can't really market anything. And so wouldn't it be nice if we did something to make Magnolia look better throughout town, so that businesses, if they do want to look here, might see something worth investing in?
One of the problems is I don't believe we have a financial institution that participates in the SBA loan program. The heartbeat of most economies is small businessmen. And I've been here 22 years, and I still have to go out of town sometimes to get funding for my business. I believe we should encourage our local banks to loan to the small business community.
I think people need to realize that in the next 20 years, Texarkana is going to have 2 interstates crossing it. 30 and 3, whatever, 69, 49, and 30. Well, if you take a look at a United States map, any city that has 2 interstates crossing it has at least 250,000 population. And you look at the way Texas grows cities, Texarkana is going to be a huge factor, like it or not. I would have never said that 30 years ago, but that's the truth. And I think we need to get our vision as to where we're going to go. And you hate to say it, but we're going to have to tie on to their shirt tails.
You know, there's some guys and gals out there that have all kinds of ideas that are looking for funding, you know, or an opportunity. You could consider an angel investment group, where you have a group of individuals that get together and say, okay, we'll fund you during an incubator program or an incubation period, and then work to get funding when they graduate.
You know, this is something that I hope that, you know, maybe it can evolve into something more concrete, something more strategic, not knee-jerk, but something well thought out, and not anything that just this group or that group